What can you do in 20 hours? Go to work? Binge an entire season of a TV show? A lot of things, probably. Well, this? This is what we can do.
How far do we want it to go?
Yes. Hi, I'm Sophia. I'm the Executive Director of Knight-Thon.
Hi, I'm Ryan Lum. I am Knight-Thon's Event Operations Assistant Director.
My name is Natalie Dixon, and I'm this year's Recruitment Director for Knight-Thon.
Knight-Thon is the Dance Marathon program here at UCF. It's our largest student-run philanthropy, but Dance Marathon supports our local children's hospitals through Children's Miracle Network.
Yeah, so what we fundraise for essentially is the hospital's greatest need at the time. So if what they need the most of is diapers, our money is going to go towards diapers.
We've done things such as support our Teen Express, our fetal surgery program, our cancer research program. Our money just goes towards a bunch of life-saving equipment and research.
Many of the participants involved with Knight-Thon have personal connections to Children's Miracle Network and the Dance Marathon program.
I actually started doing Dance Marathon when I was super young. I started in 5th grade and kind of just continued to work my way up through it as I got older, but once I came to UCF, it was a familiar program for me, so I knew I wanted to get involved with it.
Well, Knight-Thon and Dance Marathon have always been a really big part of my life. My brother was treated at Arnold Palmer Hospital from the time he was born. And from there, my family's been really involved with the hospital and all the goodness that they do. And we got plugged in with Knight-Thon, telling our story and telling how the hospital's affected our lives, and really made an impact for good. And from there, when I became a UCF student, I knew Knight-Thon was something I really wanted to become a part of.
So my nephew was actually born at the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, which is another Children's Miracle Network hospital. He was there for a full year because he was born with a disease that he needed to be treated for that full amount of time. So when I moved down to Florida, I did realize that they had Dance Marathon here and that I was going to the same program that my nephew was going through. So I wanted to help families that went through similar situations to me.
This year, we chose our theme to be Because of You, because we really wanted to focus on the impact that our dancers and our community have on what Knight-Thon is and what we've become. We wouldn't be able to raise the money that we do, and we wouldn't be able to raise the awareness without every single one of our dancers. Knight-Thon cannot be what it is without its community and without our dancers, and this year we wanted to honor that.
Because of You covers a ton of different people who help support our program, no matter how involved they are, whether it is a general donor or a top fundraising participant. They really are supporting our patients in huge ways, whether they know it or not.
So, main event has a lot of moving pieces. It's a 20-hour-long event, and so what we start with the drawing board is figuring out what our theme hours are going to be. What are those 4 different little fun ways we want to split up and keep those 20 hours exciting. And from there, we kind of look for entertainers and entertainment that fit those theme hours. And from there, we're able to fill in the gaps with all the different parts of our team. Our participant communication, they help work on our scripts and things like that. And we bring in we try and integrate different student organizations, whether they're performing groups or production groups on campus.
It's a lot of collaborative work, so it's a lot of meeting with all these different branches that we have of Knight-Thon. So we have that event team that plans basically the general overview, but the little branches are what help put everything together.
Knight-Thon's a team effort, and it goes so far beyond the people that are just on the executive board. We have our impact team, so it's really working together, all of the people that are a part of Knight-Thon and the people that are just a part of our community that make our event possible.
We started planning this in the summer, and we've been having weekly meetings to go over the timeline. Our entire team comes together, brings in different parts of knowledge, different things that they would be fun for our participants, and we really make this great master timeline through all of it.
From planning 20 hours of programming to learning the morale dance, each task is a crucial step for preparing for main event.
My favorite memory from main event last year, I was our morale director, so I created and choreographed our morale dance that we do every hour on the hour. And my favorite memory was during the last one, just being able to look out at all of our participants and seeing all of them do the dance with me. It was like, wow, my year-long efforts kind of like landed and everyone knows this whole dance that I created. So it was a crazy moment where I just looked across the crowd and I was like, whoa, like people know the dance that I made and they're having fun doing it. So that was by far my favorite memory.
All of this preparation comes down to main event on April 1st and 2nd, 2023.
If I had to describe main event in one word, I would use the word together. Because that time, it's hard to stand or stay for 20 hours. But it is so worth it because we are there with people who care about you, people who care about each other, and people who care about the hospital and the impact we have on it. And that wouldn't be possible if we didn't do it together.
I think when I look back at last year's main event, it always like really makes me emotional because that was the first one I got to attend. And I got to meet a lot of the Miracle families and I got to raise so much money, but not only that is I got to be surrounded with a group of students who were also passionate. Obviously, like everyone's passion is different, but everyone was there for the same purpose at the end of the day, was to help with the hospital and help fight for these kids that can't fight alone.
Main event in one word, I would say just exhilarating. It is definitely an emotional roller coaster of an event, but it is probably the most fun I've ever had in my life. Definitely a range of emotions. You get super excited, you're celebrating with all your friends, you're having so much fun, and then you remember why you're there, and it also can be deeply emotional, but I wouldn't change the experience for anything in my life.
If you are interested in donating to Children's Miracle Network, please head to donate.childrensmiraclenetworkhospitals.org.